Hello everyone, welcome back to All the Mod 7 to the Skies. I haven't done much between episodes, must admit. I have a plan which might look really funky. Funky? Is that a word? I think it is. Right, so what I'm doing is I'm getting some skystone and I'm going to make a bunch of controllers. Oh, hello. Controllers from Applied Energistics. These ones. Let's bookmark that. Get rid of these now. I did make a bunch more of the quantum stuff. So quantum. I don't know how many this is. It's 7 apparently, but I only made 6 of these. That's fine. I could probably make another. I need some more glass. I'm out of glass. Amazing. Glass. Chuck that in. What was it? This one. Chuck it in. There you go. So we got 7 quantum-y things, which I just realised that's not enough to do. So basically we got 3 that we can do, if you know what I mean. Because you need a pair. So we've got one that's up here right now that's not doing anything. And that is paired to this. And then we've got like a bunch of pairs of quantum entangled singularities that we could use. So I was like, oh, well, I'll bulk make a few of these and then we can put them together. But it looks like I needed a little bit more. 'Tis fine, we'll come back to that. Today, I have a plan, and that is, I kind of want to show you. So let's get like a bunch of these controllers. I'm thinking, how about a 6x5, and it'll be hollow, if you know what I mean. So what's that? That's 510 on the bottom row plus the edges, which is 16. So 16 times 2, so 32. Blimey, 32 controllers. Then what else? What's the middle bit? So 32 controllers, and there'll be 4, 4, 4, and 4 plus 16. So 48 controllers is the amount that I'm going to need for what I'm planning. Well, that's quite a lot, isn't it? So you need some skystone, and you can just enrich that. That's what I'm doing. Or at least you can enrich the skystone, and then I'll go smelt it. Right now I haven't got any automated smelting. It's probably a good idea. It's probably good to do that. I also need, how many engineerings do I have? Okay, I've got 8. That looks like I tried to make enough of these quantum thingies, but, oh, okay, I ran out of these. I need 8. Let's just get like a bunch of that quartz glass. 8 of those, and then I should have everything. There you go. Oh. And then I just need 1 more of these, don't I? 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Now I've got quantum. Yeah, I've got 4 sets right here. Because I think, yeah, so that's like 2 sets. And then I had double that, so that's 4 sets. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could do another 3 more sets. And I can always just make some more entangled singularities because I've got a bunch of that. Thanks to this thing here. I can get more even. Amazing. But yeah, the plan is, let's get rid of some of this stuff. Okay, I just realised I am going to need to do like a lot of the skystone. I'm going to need to do loads of skystone and probably a lot of the sand. Sand, 1, 2, 3, yeah, just do 2 for now. Yeah, let's do more. Why not? So, flux dust. There you go, get a bunch of that. So, what I was thinking is we could do these installers, which puts them, well, you can get 3 out of it if you do this. So it turns it basically into, yeah, 3. And then I've got a second installer, which turns into 5. So, and if you put auto sort on, it will like auto sort them out like that. Only problem is this thing over here, acceleration. I've got tons of acceleration because always good to have a few on hand. That should clear it out. There's no stack upgrade, I don't think, with applied, is there? Stack, no. Okay, well, we're going to have to wait for these to finish, and then I'll stick these in as well. I think... Yeah, I've got a little bit too many here. In fact, what I can do is this, and then that will get rid of that one quicker. There you go. Little quicker. So, yeah, we need to make a ton of these. Oh, and I need to smelt all of that. That's sky stone as well. Sky stone. So actually 4 of these will make 64 of these, and I need less than that. I should need 3. I think it's 3. Alright, let's give that a go. Obviously this isn't like the most ideal because these will start backing up, but it shouldn't back up. There you go, in the amount of time that it takes to do that. So now we can lob those in there. Should get us the amount that we need to make these, although I didn't make the processors yet. Processors. What was it? 48. If it's not 48, we'll make 48 anyway, so I'll go off and do that. I need to set up some proper auto crafting at some point, but I kind of have a plan for my controllers. And, well, as you can tell, because I'm making like a ton of them. And that, oh, okay, I'll just say it. The plan I had is I was going to wrap one of these reactors. Actually, I was going to make a brand new brand new nitro reactor. And then wrap it around with the controller. And put that in a compact machine, and that'll be our controller with a quantum ring on top. And bottom and sides, just like loads of quantum rings, and we'll just have everything come out of quantum rings. I think that would be kind of cool. Okay, this is the kind of thing I was thinking of, was like this, and then we can have the reactor sit right in the middle, but I kind of want a brand new reactor for that, so let's go make one of those. Shouldn't be too difficult. Oh crap, except the yeah, that's the reason I got the pattern. Yeah, I got this thing. So I could get all of these bits. Oh. So that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. So all of these, oh, I kind of need to do the others as well, right? I don't need to do this one or this one. I need that one though. Okay, we need another one of these. Cancel that. Let's get some processors. Let's get 64 going. Okay, let's not then. Let's get 20 going. Just because we have that much silicon. I will set up a what do you want to call it? A furnace at some point with one of these on there, so we can do some auto like processing using that. Yeah, let's get a few of those and a few of those. So we've got 2 of these now, and now we need the assemblers, and we kind of need to find a side to bring this off. I think we go off the bottom, you know. because we have got this room down here which we're not using right now. Again, everything is going to move eventually. I'm not sure where to yet though, but we'll figure that one out as we go. For now, I'm going to use the regular fluix cable thingies, but we should really use dents right here, I believe. But anyway, we can stick that there. And we can stick another one there. Assembler, assembler. That doesn't really need to be attached because it goes through the block. And to be fair, none of these need to be in order or anything. I just put them in order previously because I could. It's from last episode, a bit of redstone. Right, so we chuck those away. We don't need that. Don't need that. And now we should be able to do reactor. Oh yeah, it needs uranite as well. Okay, let's actually like request. Oh come on, 1,000 uranite. Oh, that was a bit of a dumb idea because it's just going to go in here and clog everything up. Yeah, we have to wait for all of these to process now. I'll tell you what, I am going to wait for this because it would be good to have like a backlog of uranite anyway. So I'll be back when this is finished. Okay, the uranite has now finished. In fact, I stopped it a little bit short, but eh. So I need another 34 of these. Because I already have 2. So that's, yeah, we need 36 altogether, I believe. Because we need to make 36 of these. And it takes 1 capacitor per one of these, if you know what I mean. Because there's 4 here and there's 4 that you get out of it. So I should be able to do that. Oh, I forgot about dielectric. Ugh, God. Okay. Paste. Let's get. Oh. Yeah. Clay. I do have a bunch of clay because I made like a load earlier in the series. Is it dielectric? No. What is it then? It's dielectric. I've just got to make me a bunch. Let's make some more, because why the heck not? Although I think the next one, yeah, they all use. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Webs. Yes, something like that. Okay, just give me one more of those, just so everything is even. Perfect. I think it's 2 more. Yeah, there you go. And then I need the other capacitors. So again, I think I might just pop off and go and do all of these capacitors and get all the way up to nitro, and then we'll be back. In fact, what I'll do is I'll get all the capacitors instead of the reactors. I was thinking get the reactors done, then come back, but it's more fun when you've got everything like prepped. So I'm gonna, yeah, be back when that has finished. And there it is. There's all the capacitors. Ah, it looks so clean when you do it like this because you can just lob them back in. Do one of those, lob them back in. Ah, so satisfying. And spirited and nitro. Ah, nice. So we can. Oh, I need some building blocks for this. I don't know, copper. Copper will do for now. And I just need to build this up to be like right there. No, right there. There we go. I think this looks kind of cool. What we can also do is, so as I was trying to explain last episode, each like face that you have on this has 32 channels. So obviously like this one here has less faces because it's connected to these two. So like the face where it connects you can't get to, so you can't have any channels coming out of it, but you can have the channels that you get from this. So that's like 32, a stack, 2 stacks, 2.5 stacks like here, 5 stacks if you count like that there. That's a stack, that's a stack, that's a stack. So 3 stacks. So it's 8 stacks on top. 8 stacks of channels we can have. So there's a lot of channels we can have just from the top area. So yeah, it's pretty cool, I think. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set up, probably in the corners, like one here, maybe bumped out a little. So like there. My quantum, in fact, I'm just going to go get them now and I'll set them up. What is it? It's quantum. These things. And I have 9 for some reason. Oh, because I put my other one back in there, if you know what I mean. So if I could do this. Something like that. And then we can connect them. I'm going to use some dense cable to go up to here. And then to there. And I can do the same here. You get the gist, right? So not there. And do it in all corners, including the one that I kind of spawn in at. But I can change that. That's fine by me. In fact, that might be fine that we spawn in right there. I can move it down 1. It's all good. So now that I've done that, I can connect them all up. I do need the entangled thingies for them, so I might have an item frame or something for now with like the other one that it's entangled to. And then we can use these as like mini networks everywhere. So they can have like 32 bits that come off it, right? So we can have 32 exporters, for example, or 32 patterny things. What are they called? These things over here. Pattern providers. Not entirely sure if the molecular thingies, do these count as 1 as well? How many's on here? 2 channels. Okay, it only says 2, so I'm not sure these actually count. So we could have 32 molecular assemblers in, like, for example, a compact machine. Compact machine seems to be the way that I'm going, so I could have 32 in a compact machine and then have one of these quantum rings set up in there coming off a dense cable. I think that would work. So we also need some dense cable then. Dense. I don't have any dense cable. Okay. That will make us 16 dense cable. 32. Okay, there you go. 64 dense cable. Earlier, I did go and make like a bunch of wool out of string. So I just need to find the one where it's, or I could just do, I didn't do that much actually. Let's do some more. So string, fill my inventory except for 1 slot, and then I can just shift K a thing. It is, there we go. So if I do this, And it's always good. I might actually leave one of these out, because actually, have I got any in my backpack? Got 30. I will make one of these, yeah. It's always better, I think, to first make the dents like that before you make them into the smart cables, because you actually save on redstone and glowstone. So 1, 2. This one I can take out. I'm actually gonna like completely ignore what I just said and make something like that, but that's because we need some of this to like feed the machines that we're gonna have. So I actually have another compact machine that I made. So these are the ones that are made out of netherite, because basically the ones made out of netherite are the biggest. So that's netherite block. So if I do that, this also needs power on this side, so maybe I do it in the middle. There's the middle there. Yeah, there we go. So I can connect this basically, and then have these dense cables coming out of it. So these will transmit 32 channels. Ah, they don't go off the middle. That's a bit of a oofter. That's fine. We can't do 32 channels out of this, because I think this can only do 32 channels, if you know what I mean. It can only do like, because yeah, you only have one dense cable coming through. Maybe. I don't know if you could put like multiple on there and it will count. But we could do something like this. And then maybe these will connect. So if I do that, and then I can have something like that. Or maybe even just get rid of this one here. And then on this side I can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I can do that on this side, so that'll be 16, and then yeah, and we can have 32 molecular assemblers in here with the pattern thingies. I like this idea. Just sets up our auto-crafting basically. Wasn't really what I was intending to do this episode, but I like it anyway. So what is it to make these things, what are they called? Downstairs. Molecular assemblers and the ME pattern providers. So let's do one of those at least. Oh wow, okay, so we want to make 32, so we need to make 64 formation cores, which that deserves its own recipe, I think. Definitely deserves its own recipe. So if we do that, and the annihilation cores as well. Oh. In fact, why don't we just do that as well, and pattern, and whilst we're at it, we'll just make some of that, and then we'll also make this one because it needs to learn that. Oh, come on, let me go out. Then we'll get rid of these basically. So I just stuck the pattern back in. I hate when that happens. I might do some wireless as well. I think wireless is probably a good investment. So grab this one, we can stick it in the other one that's there because I think it's got a slot. It does. Haha, nice. It needs power, I just realised. So I might have to do the acceptor. Yeah, anyway, we need 32 of this. Silicon. Got ya. This is how, oh yeah. Stick that back in there. This is how I've been doing it recently, is just, you just go in here, fill that up, and it just sends it straight into my system. So that's the best way of doing it, I think. I was going to do it like, as I said before, going into the storage controller instead, and then it will back up if anything goes in here that I don't have in drawers. But if it starts filling these up, I will probably notice, and I will probably fix it by adding a drawer. So that was my reasoning behind that. Anyway, now we can make, I think if I do this, yeah, there we go. 32 of those. Missing quartz glass. I'm not going to make a, I forgot there was vibrant. Might be a good thing to build out of eventually, but yeah, I'm not going to make a pattern for quartz glass yet. We probably will later on, but for now, 32 of those. You go off and make that. Oh yeah, this is a good opportunity as well to make a bunch of these crafting storage, crafting, whatever they're called, the CPUs. I don't really know what the difference is, the co-processors. There is one that you can put in there that's like a filler block, but you might as well put more processors or storage at that point. So I don't know. But I think the first thing we're going to automate is probably making the crafting storage and stuff. So we'll give that a bit. Okay, what did you craft? Pattern. I don't think I set you to craft, did I? Let's make 32 of those. Sweet, it's doing it as well. And it's turning the wood into planks and then making the crafting tables. Love it. Oh, this is so cool. Considering auto-crafting in other mods, I will at some point stop mentioning, is like ridiculously simple. Well, to my head at least it's simple because I've been using it for so long. Oh, what are these things? I don't know what this is. That's interesting. We should look into that. It's a bit of Britannia for you. Eventually I will get into Britannia, but yeah, I think we need to build the base out a little bit at some point. That is niche good. Why is it not light here and up here? Stuff might spawn. That's fine. Oh, hello. Oh. And there as well. I should probably fix that at some point, but it's fine. For now it is okay. I can either cover it up with some blocks or just turn it back into grey and we'll cover it up on the inside. That's what I tried to do over here. That's why there's like this weird pattern on the wall. And then I just replicated whatever's on this side because we should be like symmetrical down the middle. I hope at least. Right, anyway. Pattern and then molecular assembly even. That's a point. We should probably do one of those. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is where someone tells me that there's like, oh yeah, you completely missed this really easy way of doing things, and I look really dumb for doing it this way. But this is all about exploration, right? It's like learning what you can and can't do with different mods. That's why I love these mod packs. all the mod packs, because it's not prescriptive. You can do what you want with it, but it also teaches you like a lot about all of these different mods, which is really nice. It's a stellar mod pack. There you go. So you can kind of see where I'm going with this, right? Just need to put the dents in, and in fact, I think these join to these, so we don't need that top one. It's this one here. Have that one back, thank you very much. Nice. And then what we can do, I believe we can just stick the processing units and stuff on top here. Awesome. Right. What's the first thing we should do? I think the first thing is... do we move this and then put it in another place? I'm not sure. Right, let's first get the quantum entangled jobbies. I want to see if this will work. I'm guessing it won't because that one. There you go. This is the one that we've currently got. And if I do that, it's not going to work anyway because it hasn't got power. So we need that. I think I put it in my backpack. I did not. So we need the energy acceptor, and we can maybe slap that on the front here. I don't know if it will connect. If not, we can just place it wherever, like maybe here. I like that plan. Right, let's try it. Energy. Oop. Energy acceptor. So, really want you to go right in the middle, because otherwise it will look weird. It's not going to work, is it? That is working. Brilliant. 2 channels is coming off of here. 0, 0, and 0. Amazing. That means that, yeah, we need to dense cable this up to our current one. As in, the ring we've got has to be dense cabled. Tis fine, because I have a plan for that as well. And that involves... First things first, there's an easy way to get down. There we go. Let's grab all of these. It's just going to look weird if we don't do it on all sides, so that's what we're going to do. There we go. Then what else do we need to do? So we need to, which one's got the channels on it? Channel, just 2 channels. Okay. Don't know if it's these ones, but they're going to go in here, and that can go in there as well. And then that can go in like that. Don't know if it's these 2, might not be, but it doesn't matter because we're going to get a bunch more channels in this second. Just by moving this. Did I get the... Okay, cool. It stays in the link. That's good to know. That's a bit scary right there. I thought I got rid of it. I'll have to make a new one. Actually, we got a bunch in the system, so it should be fine. Why did I go in here? Silly. Let's use the hole I just made, and then get rid of... Oh yeah, I'm not gonna vein mine. Never vein mine your cables, because there's always cables connected in areas you don't really think about, and it can cause issues. So there we go. Now if we go up here, oh, that was a bit quick. Eight channels. 8 channels, 8 channels, 8 channels. I did it! I actually did something with applied energistics. No, no way. One thing we can also do is there's like So how many's in each of these? One, so there's 9. 9 times 4 is 37. So there's 37 recipes we could put in each of these. And I might go get some signs and put the signs up here and say, like, this one here is like these 4, for example, are for power, and then we could put like loads of power recipes in here. And then these 4 here are for, I don't know, what are the other mods we've got? Applied energistics. There you go. You can have an applied energistics one, and then if you run out of space, I'm sure we could add another one of these. Saying that though, this is not going to stay like this, is it? Because I'm going to have another bunch of rings. So I could actually do this exact setup up here. We could even use the same flux point, because what we could do here is put another energy acceptor here, like on top. And then cable, quantum entangled ring thing. That shoots out, and then we've got the same deal. So that is kind of a massive auto-crafting setup that we've done. A nice thing we could also do is if I grab that, what do you call it? Applied. Why do you look like that? Is it because I'm using too many channels? 7 channels, device online. What? Why are you only showing applied energistic stuff now? What did I do? Why is that happening? Interesting. You say 0 channels, but you are taking 32 because you can. Because you're going into this. What is going on right there? Interesting. That one does say online though. Oh crap. The bottom's not. No, the bottom should be fine. And this one says online as well. Six channels. What's going on? I'm so confused by channels for some reason. Show all, item name, number is the one I do. Let's craft, I don't know, blazing. You can't, because you can't see the stuff that's in here. Why? Why the heck is that? I'm a little confused. Interesting. I must have overloaded my system somehow. Oh, I've got a flux point at least, so I can put that on my system in my other compact machine, and we can move over to that one right now. I think that's the way to do it. Oh, that was apparently a quest. Good to know. Yeah, let's go do that now. I know all my stuff is in drawers, but it is fine. This is my other one, look, so. For now, we can just stick this like that. Oh, it makes such a cool, like, it looks cool. I like that. It's a disco reactor right there. And this reactor should always keep this online because, as you can see, it's not really taking much. But I think once we connect these, it will take quite a bit. So let's give that a go. Oh no, all of my entangled bits are in here. Ah, but I have a plan. Yes, this will work. I hope. We found out that the configurator, which is... Oh, okay, what about this wrench? Nice. I like that any wrench seems to work. It's a nice touch. So this will not connect to the dense cable, but it does it like the wrong way round. But if we put one of these, I don't know, here, we see everything. That's so cool. Oh man. Obviously this won't stay like this. We could set up all of our ME drives in here though. That might be a good idea. Like have an ME drive here, here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I like that idea. Let's bulk up. And we could do the dummy, yeah, storage for dummies, 64K disks. Teach that to our system. And then when we've got enough, we can just make, it's 10 per one of these, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 2. So yeah, 10. So we do 30 per side. So that is 60, 120 times 64 is how much storage we could have if we did that. And then we could double it as well if we wanted. And then maybe triple it because it goes all the way down. Cool. Okay, so why did I wanted to open this up so I could find the quantum entangled like that. Why did you not connect? Does it have to be to that? Oh, hello. Does it have to be to this one here? Which in that case, I had my configurator on me the entire time and I didn't notice. Wait, let's do this instead. Zero channels because I haven't put any, but it is like glowing now, so that's pretty good. So we stick that one in. Swap out the singularity in this one. Go back into this one. This is a lot of running around, but now if I do sort by number, descending, and then turn it into craftables. Why can you not see the craftables? Still says 0 channels. Did I actually swap them out? I'm a little confused. I'm glad I turned this portal sound off, because otherwise that would have been a very annoying. Yeah, it says 0 now. Might have to go off and figure this one out. Well, I just had a look at my recording, and it is like past time for me to say goodbye to y'all for today. So if you've got any tips on this, especially with channels, I know a bunch of people have said, you know, there's a command where you can just turn off channels, right? But I think I've explained this a few times before, but I've got a few new people around now, which is awesome. But the way that I see it, I like to play the game the way others will play it. So I play the game out of the box, if you know what I mean. So the one thing that I usually do is, you know, in here you go to claim chunks and you've got like force loaded, which means chunk loads basically. That's a point. This is not chunk loaded. That might fix it. We're going to have a look in a sec. But yeah, this thing here, I usually times it by 10 and give myself like 250 chunks because I'm all over the place all the time. But I always show that, and I will try and link it in most videos, if not all of them, from now on, when I do it, which is you have to go. Okay, let's just do it now. So you go into Open LAN, go into Creative. Make sure you're on Game Mode Creative. Turn on cheats, obviously. Start the LAN world, and then it's FTB chunks. What is the thing? I'm gonna have to go find the command for it. So back in a sec. Okay, I think this is what I'm looking for. So it's a bit hard to see because we've got the mana bar for some reason. You always get this in compact machines. No idea why, but and I've got my actual inventory bar. But basically, what it is /FTP chunks. Then you want to go to admin. Now remember, we're in creative mode right now, technically, because we're not in creative mode, but we've got creative level cheats. This is kind of a cheat, right? But it's console, so it's fine. Then extra _ claim _ chunks. Then you put your player name. So mine's Pilpoh. So I'm going to put Pilpoh in there. And it should go blue like this. I left my recorder running and it failed to save because I turned my computer off. I had to do a restart because one of my programs updated. And I thought I was done with the episode, so I've done my outro and everything, and I'm going to have to re-record it right now. So apologies for this, but I can't exactly remember where I was. I did just look it up. So I was saying previously that it was like extra chunk claims or something like that. It's not that. It's extra force load chunks. Then your name, then add, and then however many you want to do. So we've got 225. Which brings everything up to, I'm not going to press enter here because otherwise it'll give me more. I don't need more. Because I already ran this, and it brought us up to 250 chunks is how many we can have force loaded. I also noticed that, I force loaded this area, this compact machine. And if we pop out here and go to chunk loads, I chunk loaded like the entire, I missed one right there. There you go. So I chunk loaded like the entire base. We're not going to do this back bit because I don't anticipate us doing anything out here. We might do something in this area because that means we can, I don't know, we could do something here. I was actually thinking about putting this base so the little island was right here. So it would be like we hop up from the island into the Orville, but I only remembered that that's what I wanted to do after I'd already put it here, and I couldn't be asked to paste it back down. But yeah, that would have been cool, I think, if the island was sat like right here. Oh well, it's fine. But yeah, I'm gonna call that one an episode, I think. What is going on with that? Sync looks very weird. There we go. It's back to normal. Nice one. Right, let's have a look at the statistics. We are at 1.24 days. So this is one of the things, another thing that I sort of came up with because I remember seeing a few like people do the packs that I was playing, and they wouldn't do daily videos, but they would do like really good, like, oh, I'm gonna just quickly go off and do this, and then you come back and you see them and they've got massive bases with like everything auto-crafted, and it's like, yeah, how long did that take you? Damn. So I always wondered how long it took someone to do certain bits, and that's why I was like, well, people might wonder the same about my stuff. So I've got 1.42 days worth of playtime in this, which is like about 30 hours, something like that. It's quite a lot of playtime in a pack. Well, not in a pack. I'd say it's quite a lot of playtime if like you were to come into this to see like how long it would take to get to having a half-finished base, for example. But anyway, that is all we've got time for. So thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. So, we have got all of our stuff coming. Actually, it's already arrived and it's downstairs. So we need to... I just recorded the video just now, and I wanted to get it done so I could get it out for you guys and not be knackered. And it is like, you can see it right there, it's just 7:30 now, so I did pretty well today. Just get a video out in time. I'm still recording, obviously, and I've got to do the edit, but that shouldn't take too long. One thing I did do today was we finally got this thing in. This is the door bar, or the transition, or whatever you want to call it. So this is all clipped in and everything, and you know, works pretty well. I think it will do the job. It's got the little spiky bits, as I was saying. So these little spiky bits are for when the carpet goes in. We always get someone in to do your own carpet, because fitting carpet is a right pain, from what people have told me at least. I haven't even tried, because it sounds like a, yeah, right pain in the bum. So we've got Marj in here. Hello, she's painting the door. We are still stripping this thing. Where's the light switch? There it is. Yeah. Still stripping this. The bathroom is drying. It's drying on this side because there was less plaster. But we need this to all dry before we put on some sort of... We have to put this like glue stuff, and it will glue on here. I think this is actually dried because the window's been opened. I think that's the only thing in here. Other than that, as I said, oh, there we go. I just had to remove like all of my stuff that has our address and stuff on it, just in case, you know. So this is the things we got. We got 2 new desks. They are a lot smaller, but they will fit nicely in that room that we've got. And then we've got 2 new chairs as well. So I need to put those together at some point. Probably do that tonight, to be fair. And yeah, these will fit nicely. I think JM3, you mentioned, why don't we just cut the desks that we've got upstairs? And that is because if you ever look up people cutting into these sorts of desks, it is kind of like just very tough cardboard. So in here is like corrugated cardboard that goes all the way along, and then there's a tiny thin bit of wood, and that's what this is. This is like really thin bit of wood with cardboard in between. So cutting it open is not a good idea, because it loses all of its structural integrity, because this edge is the hard bit, so it wants to keep, you want to keep all of the hard bits together. Otherwise it should collapse, from what I've seen at least. I could be talking complete tosh right there, but that's what we've got for today. And I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll put it all together, and then I'll maybe chuck a picture up on screen when we're all done.